Okay, what's happening, everybody? This is that boy. This is that boy, Rick Titus, and Ivan Ross, talking about this AI foundation, this AI foundation. Listen, family, listen. I don't know where you're seeing this video at. You might be seeing it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, X, or Kicks. A lot of people have been sending emails and last week. But what we're going to do is like, share, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe and hit those doggone thumbs up and hit that doggone notification bell. And also, a lot of you guys don't support the donators. You know, people watching this YouTube channel all over the world. So donate to the channel. Donate to the channel. We accept the donation to keep this YouTube channel up and flourishing. Keep this YouTube channel up and running. But listen, this is what that boy Rick Titus and Ivan Ross want you guys to do. We want you guys to like, comment, and share. You know, we're gonna go ahead and put the link in down on the ticker. And that's a beautiful thing about these softwares that we have out here. Listen, go to our description and click on the link. Click on the link. I think I got an email, Ivan, before I bring you up. People was talking about how they can buy the merchandise. And we had a young guy saying that he doesn't know how to put his background. He doesn't know how to put his information on his video, like the videos that he's seen me and you doing. And, you know, I email him back and I say, hey, look, brother, you got to start with what you got. You got to start from where you at. You know, you don't have the fancy cameras. You got a cell phone. Use your cell phone. Stop making excuses on why you can't make a video. I mean, most of these people that you see that's making a video, they're doing it on their cell phone. That's the reason why this new technology is out here. So don't say you wanna make a video like Rick Titus and Ivan Ross. I mean, I wasn't there 3 or 4 years ago. I had to invest into myself. I mean, Ivan will tell you right now. Every day he used to say, you know what, Titus? I said, Ivan, ain't nobody watching my video. He said, you know why nobody know you? Because you ain't putting no videos out. You're not being consistent. You worrying about clicks. You worrying about likes. So listen, the name of the game is stop being afraid of AI. You remember I told you guys before I let Ivan come on. Remember I told you guys. You remember when they had the payphones out? You remember when they had the beepers out? Where in any city that you can go that you can find a payphone? People don't have pages no more. The cell phone game now took that over. That's the same thing with this AI. AI is going to take things over. I was talking to my niece last week. I said, what kind of skill sets you have? Do you know about ChatGPT? Do you know about AGI? What is that, Uncle Ricky? See, you got to get a new skill set. Do you know what a prompt is? Do you know how to write an effective prompt? Do you know how to do that? No. So, you know, when you are going to these employers out here, they're looking to see if you are AI compatible. Do you know what a chat GPT is? Do you know how to perform these type of tasks? So this is why you need to sneak on over in the description, as they say on the internet, in the DM, and click on the link. Click on that link, the AIFoundation.tech, and start doing what you need to do. And Ivan, I just seeing that Mr. Rashad is on in the back office. I'm gonna bring him up and just keep your eyes on the screen because I'm gonna bring you up. And then first thing I probably want you to do is go over this merchandise. So we got to let people know what we're doing. I see he's trying to log in. It says device not connected. So I think he got to get his device connected so he can come aboard. But hold on one second, Ivan. Hold on one second. Let me give him a call and find out why his internet is not connecting to what he's trying to connect to. And see, this is what I was telling you guys last week. You know, technology is a beast. You just got to know how to work the technology. That's all you got to do. You just need to know how to work the technology and work it. Things goes up and down every time. Okay, look, I think no, that's you putting the information on. Let me see. Let me hold on, Ivan. Let me call this guy and let him know that his device is not connected.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see you in the back office, but your device is not connected.
Yeah, I went through my phone because I was moving around, but I'm getting ready to come in through my laptop. So give me about 2 minutes. But I can hear you, I can see you. So just go on with your program, man.
You can see us on the internet.
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, you can see us. Okay, but can you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you too. I heard you. I heard everything you're saying.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, all right.
So go ahead and get go.
Okay, I just want to make sure I can pull you up. I want you to come on the screen too.
Oh man, no, I'm not even dressed for that, man. Hey, man, just do your thing. I'm just an observant guest here today.
Okay, man. All right, I'm gonna hang up. Okay, he said he's not dressed, but okay, he can hear us. He can hear us. Listen, family. Listen, family. Let's make this thing happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it do what it's gonna do. And like I said, with these internet folks out here, y'all got to stop worrying about following and stop worrying about clicks. Why are you worrying about how many people you got following you? Why are you worrying about how many clicks? Just do you. Just do your doggone thing. And the thing about it is, guys, don't give up. Don't give up. When things are going wrong, that means that you're gonna hit the light. You're gonna hit the light. You're gonna make it happen. So don't quit. Don't give up when things get hard. When things get hard, that means a great light is getting ready to prosper in your favor. You understand what I'm saying? So before I bring Mr. Ivan Ross up, I just want to mention I'm in the DMV. Ivan Ross is in Louisiana. Okay, we're gonna make this thing real simple. You guys gotta make a clear connection. Make a clear connection and make clear content, and also plan and strategize and work your plan. And the name of the game is AI won't take your job. The people who know how to perform AI will take your job. Remember that. Understand AI before it understands you. I'm going to say that one more time. Understand AI before AI understands you. Understand it. So what we're going to do, family, I'm going to turn this thing over to my main man, Ivan Ross, and he's going to go over our merchandise before we get into our program.
What's happening, guys? It's Ivan Ross again. AI Foundations. AI Foundations Beginners AI course. That's what we're about. We're trying to get people aware of AI. And now, before we get to the merch, I want to go back to what you said earlier, Titus, about your niece. The kids today, it's almost like they're behind, way behind, because they're not in that category like we were. When we were growing up, we saw all the technology come through. Remember, we saw 8-track tapes, cassette tapes, CDs, albums, like you said, beepers. We lived through the tech booms, and now this is a new one. So y'all kids should be all over this. There are some kids now overseas running their own business through AI. So don't get it twisted, because the next high paying, I would say, in the job industry will be a AI consultant, a AI engineer, and people that are building these apps, these AI apps for us to use, these tools like Chat GPT, Claude. There's a whole list of them. So these y'all young kids, man, I don't know, Titus. I don't know. But we're gonna represent our merch. You can go to AIFoundations.tech down below, AIFoundations.tech. Scroll probably halfway through the middle, and you'll find our merchandise. So we got hoodies. It's getting ready. It's cold right now somewhere. It's cold. It's cold here in Louisiana finally. But we got hoodies, got hats, we got packs, we got a coffee mug. That's a nice mug there. I got to get that myself. These mugs are, I ain't gonna say the competition name, but these mugs, they probably do the same as the high dollar ones, or even better. Okay, we got, look, cozy house shoes, AI Foundation house shoes, women's workout pants, plain white t-shirt, hoodie, Carolina blue, hats. Look, so people support the family, buy some merch, take the class, represent your skill set. What you say, Titus? What's the skill set? If you don't learn a new skill set, you'll keep staying where you're at. It's all about forward movement. This AI is like boat rolling and rolling. And if you in the way, what you need to do is be running right beside it and seeing what this thing is talking about. This AI. I was watching some videos earlier today, people talking about, like I said, the AI consultant jobs. You go to fill out an application, you online or whatever. You put on yours. I'm an AI consultant. I'm certified in this. I'm certified in that. I know this. I know that about AI. Guess what? You're gonna be on the top. Your app gonna be on the top because that's what these companies are looking for now. So I'm gonna turn it back to Titus, and we're gonna talk about this a little more later.
Yeah, thank you for that, Ivan. But listen, I want to make sure that we be real with people that's looking at this internet game. And I'm talking to our people. I'm talking to my people right now. I ain't talking about the other groups out here. But listen, family, listen. Welcome to AI Foundations. Welcome to AI Foundation. Who said it couldn't be done? Who said it couldn't be done? And listen, guys, this is not an MLM. This is not an MLM. That boy Rick Titus and that boy Ivan Ross is trying to do something. It took us like about good 3, 4, 5 months to get this thing up and popping. Up and popping. Listen, family, the window of opportunity is closing. It's closing. It's closing. Learn the tools. Learn the AI tool and focus on that. And focus on it. You can get everything done. You can get more done in less time with this AI. Listen, the time right now is right now. The time to act is now. The time to act is right now. Listen, Ivan, somebody went in the emails and said, listen, The people that's overseas are a little bit more sophisticated than the people that's in the States. And the reason why I'm saying that, I mean, you might want to bring up your music, because we're going to touch the bases on that once I finish talking. Once I see it pops up in the back office, we're going to talk about people that's in the music industry. You don't have to go downtown and go to no record company now. People doing things on Apple. People doing things on Spotify. People doing things on Tidal. People doing things right in the basement of their home. But look, listen. Somebody sent the email. You remember a couple months ago, we was doing a video, right? Talking about the AI. Check this out. Let me give y'all a little bit of shenanigan that's going on right now. I want that energy to come up in this room right now. I'm looking at the comments. And I want people to understand what's happening with this AI. Y'all know overseas, they got a building. They have a building overseas. I'm not going to tell you what country it is in, but we talked about this in the last video. In the last video, we talked about this. But this is the thing, guys. This is the kicker. They got a building overseas with kids from the age of 5 up into 7 in a building. And check this out. In that building, they got laptops in that building. They're teaching these kids from age 5 up until 7 how to work AI, how to manifest, and how to get this in their head with the knowledge, credit knowledge, financial knowledge. And check this out. And you might want to take your earphones off and check this out. The parents is not allowed in the building. I said, say what? The parents are not allowed in the building. So this is what they're saying when they say that most of the kids that's in the States are not equipped. You're talking about 5 to 7-year-old kids are learning AI. And you got people in their 50s scared of the computer, scared of the mouse, like the mouse is gonna attack, like the mouse is gonna attack, like the mouse is gonna talk to them. Come on, family. So that's just a little bit of things, that just a little bit of shenanigans. That's what's going on out here. So what I'm saying to you guys, take advantage of the AI, take advantage of the AI program. It took us a couple of months to get this AI program started. You know, what you might want to do, you might want to sneak over in the DM, as they say on the internet. Sneak over in the DM and click on the link. You got to get focused on what you're trying to do. And family, you must develop a new skill set if you want to win in business today. If you don't want to win, if you don't want to develop a new skill set, you're going to be lost. You are going to be lost. So the name of the game is, family, what is stopping your success? Is it the wife? Is it the kids? Or is it the dog in the family? Or is it somebody stopping your success? So what is stopping your success out here today? Stop doing the things that 99% of the people are doing and they're out there failing. Stop doing that, family. That boy Rick Titus and Ivan Ross. This program is broken into 4 phases. 4 phases. 4 phases, family. You're going to learn how to work Chat GPT. It's a paid version and it's a free version. You're going to need to learn how to work AGI. You're going to need to learn how to do that. There's most importantly, somebody put in the emails in the chat saying they know how to write a prompt. Yeah, we're not saying that you don't know how to write a prompt, but do you know how to write a specific prompt for whatever business you are trying to accomplish? Anybody can just write a prompt, but you know how to put the periods. You know how to put the exclamation points. You know how to write a complete sentences. You understand what I'm saying, family? And I'm talking to my people. So these are the things that you might need to learn how to do. So what I'm going to do, I want to make sure that you guys that artists, I want to make sure you artists that don't know how to get your music out there, AI got something for you on that. We only going to play just a little bit of the music. You only got a half a minute to play that music, but I'm gonna turn it back over to Ivy so he can go ahead and get that display to you.
Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yeah, it's a big heated debate, out there in the AI world about this music. There's a lot of platforms that are helping artists. There's a lot of platforms that some of the people that's been in the music business, that's their profession. They are a little upset over one of these apps that we're using to make music. So there's always going to be pros and cons. There's always going to be left and right. So now anybody that know who Dr. Dre is, the Dr. Dre, has confirmed that he has used, AI on some up and coming projects. All he's doing is just running his own music back through AI to come up with a better version, or whatever. But a lot of people are kind of upset, and there's matter of fact, there's an AI recording artist right now that's famous, a famous AI recording or artist. So what she did was she created her own avatar of herself through AI, sung all the words through AI, but she's a mega star in the AI world, her avatar. So I mean, it just shows that the door right now is cracked open a little bit, but that thing about to swing wide open for new music, new genres of music, and a lot of legalities. So I mean, I put out an album. I'm gonna let y'all hear just a little bit of an album that we put out. Me and my honeybee, me and my wife, and we use AI, but it's still our idea. It's still, and what you was talking about, Rick Titus, the prompts. The prompts is what's important. This AI will only it takes it longer to try to guess what you're trying to talk about. But if you put in specifically what you want it to do, it will do it. So like he said, it's all about your skill set. It's all about the work you put in. There's AI people, music people putting in work. It's still work, whether it's AI or it's the old way. Because I used to do it the old way, making music, but I like the new way. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna give you a prime example. If we got a little bit of time, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Remember, or you probably can't remember, when Bluetooth became a thing. When did it happen? One day you went from wired earbuds that you plug in your phone to all of a sudden now you don't need no wire. It's Bluetooth. Who thought of that? But it's now a part of your life. Y'all don't see nobody with no wired headphones on no more. I mean, let's say in the studio, the good ones, the professional. But yeah. So I'm gonna put on a little bit here, Titus. This one is called Boss Life. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, see, all that came from prompts. So if the better your prompt, the better your material gonna be. The better your prompt in AI, the better result you're gonna get. It's just like having it's like having a coach. See, you got to make friends with this AI thing. Look, when you go on Google, you probably all y'all done probably heard of Gemini. Now, me and Gemini are friends. Gemini knows only what I tell him, but he remembers what I told him yesterday, or last week, or last month. AI is here to help us, but if you don't want to use it, you're gonna be left in the dust. Okay, I'm gonna turn it back over to you, Titus.
Yeah, family. Listen, family. Like I said before, me and Ivan Ross want to make sure we get this thing. Be real with you guys. You got to get focused, family. You got to get focused in whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to build. Stop worrying about clicks. Stop worrying about followers. Stop worrying about it. Focus on you. Focus on you, family. You must develop a new skill set to win. You must develop a new skill set to win. Understand AI before it understands you. I'm going to say that one more time, family. Family, understand AI before it understands you. So, the reason why some of you guys are emailing us and some of you guys are not taking advantage of AI is because you are letting AI scares you. Now, check this out, family. AI ain't for every AI program is not for you. Listen to what I'm saying. Not all AI products are for you. You got to find the one that might fit you. This AI foundation may not be the program that you might need to purchase. But you might need to go over and sneak on over in the DM, as they say. Sneak over in the DM, as they say, and click on the link, AIFoundation.tech. Click that link in the description. Click that link in the description and start learning a new skill set, family. Now, one thing I want to mention to you guys, listen, I was talking to a guy last week. He got a business, and he was wondering why he wasn't getting any sales. I said, well, maybe you might need to learn how to implement AI in your business. Because I said, the person that's next door to you, why are so many people walking in those doors to the business next door to you? It's because they got an AI program. They got an excellent AI program that's going to benefit and help your business. So if you're scared of the internet, you're scared of the laptop, man, listen, don't be scared of changes. You understand what I'm saying, family? And I said we got like 32 people in the comments, Ivan and Rashad. And listen, this is the deal. This is the deal what I'm saying. Most of you guys may not look at AI as a profitable business. But I'm telling you, if you miss it, you're gonna lose out. You're gonna lose out. And I'm gonna say it again. AI Foundation, understand AI before it understands you. You understand what I'm saying, family? So this is not a course that we're looking for everybody to purchase, because we know some of you guys are going to purchase and some of you guys are not going to purchase it. But this is something that you can get a starting chance. You can get a starting chance. It took us about a good, I think about a good 6 or 7 months to get this course built, Ivan, and the people that's looking at us. And I want to thank Facebook. I want to thank YouTube. I want to thank X. I want to thank Kicks. I want to thank all of these platforms that's looking at us right now on this internet. And I want you guys to get focused on your dream. Stop worrying about what's going on with the government. Stop worrying about what's going on out here in the world, and start focusing on you. Start focusing on you. And I'm gonna make this a point. Stop worrying about followers and these clicks. You know, they got this new thing they got out here, Ivan, called YN. Who thought of that? I don't like it. YNs. No, you don't need to know nothing about no YNs, because what you need to do is you need to learn how to develop a new skill set. So one of the things that I wanted to touch bases on with this video, and I'm seeing the comments, I'm reading all of the comments here. Listen, focus on this AI foundation, get focused, get a new skill set, start learning, start building, start planning, start strategizing, and start winning. Never give up. Never give up. What's the Kentucky Fried Chicken? He was what, 65, 60-something years old? So age ain't got nothing to do with it. So what I'm trying to tell you, family, never give up on your dream. You working. Listen, I worked a job before. I'm retired from a job, but I don't have a problem working a job. But what I'm saying is do something outside of that 9 to 5. And before I turn it back over to Ivan, I have a sister that was in the government. Well, she's still in the government. Well, when they had this little government shutdown, family, I told her, I said, look, you know, your brother's going to be here to help you, but this is the deal. When they open that government back up, you need to start doing something outside of your 9 to 5. When they blew up Tulsa, Oklahoma, man, we had banks, we had cleaners, we had land, we had real estate. See, most of us don't know our history. That's the reason why you can't get up. That's the reason why when things go wrong, when things go upside down, you can't stand up, because you don't know your true history. What I'm telling you, you don't know your true history. It's just like I told you what's going on overseas. How did I know that? I had to reach out to somebody that told me about that building, that they got these little kids walking in, little computers in the room. I said, say what? What? And they're teaching them about financial literacy. They're teaching them about the AI, 5 up into 7 years old. And check this out, family. And the parents are not allowed in the building. I said, get out of here. Scratch my back. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, family. Never give up. Never give up. But if somebody's telling you they got a program, look at it. Check it out. See what you might want to explore into that. So I'm going to let Ivan close us out. And he can close us out on some good information that you need to know. Sneak on over in the DM and click on that link. I'm going to say it again. Sneak over in the DM. Sneak over in the DM and click on that link. Start doing business with someone that looks like you and I. Purchase some of the merchandise. Purchase some of the hats. Purchase the leggings that we got in the back office that the young ladies are working out. We got something for the men's coming. Purchase the bag. Purchase something in the back office. Purchase something in the back office. I'm going to turn this over to Ivan so he can close us out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to bring that beat back to close us out. But, before that, though, AI, to me, is going to move faster than remember when the internet came out around what 92, 93. How many people you knew had the internet? People that you hung around? None. How many now? Everybody. So, but look how long that took. Look how long it took for everybody to be able to have a cell phone. AI will move way faster than that. It's already, since we've been on here, it's done moved. There's a new app right now that I'm going to check out when we get off of here. It's a new music app that I just heard about a couple days ago. And it's supposed to be better than the one I'm using. So, look, AI is going to be part of your life, whether you like it or not. Like, remember Titus was just saying about there's people like that's a little bit older than us. So we're 60s. People in their 70s don't really even mess with computers. I've heard that a bunch of times. Oh, that oh, it's on a computer. I don't even know how to turn a computer on. I've heard that. But you're only 10 years older than me. So how is it that you don't know? So AI is going to be, for those people that don't want to let go of them old ways. Remember, Titus, I was telling you about the businessmen back in the early 40s when they first started building factories. They didn't have electricity. So they had this big old turbine, the water turbine that powered the machines. So by the time electricity came on the scene, those businesses failed because they didn't get with electricity. They didn't get with AI. It's going to be businesses just like now. Businesses without a website. People are on their phone. I see people all the time like this with their phone. Just like this. About to, run out in traffic. Everything is online now. If your business is not online, how people going to come in and, you got a restaurant, you don't have a website. Word of mouth ain't that powerful. Word of mouth, you can only holler down the street. The internet is unlimited. So we're gonna bring it on home. I'm gonna finish this beat out. We're gonna bring it on home, Titus.
Yeah, before you bring it on home, we got a guest. And
Okay.
I want to make sure that Mr. Samir Rashad, if you have anything to say, unmute your mic and tell us what you think about the program. Yeah, you got to.
Are you speaking to me, Titus?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You it's on you.
Oh man! First, I want to thank you. First, I want to thank you, beautiful brothers, for what you're doing, what you're pioneering, and trying to once again put some knowledge in our heads. It's been an incredible show. You went over your 4 different phases of what you talked about. Capturing different ideas, different concepts, and what the movement is doing out here right now. And the critical part, like both you brothers have expressed, we need to catch up and stay ahead and get ahead. And AI is going to be a very, very important part of that. We are in one of the biggest technology revolutions and the biggest information exchange at the fastest speed that is happening, that no one has ever seen before. And if you think about, if I have 2 minutes here, even when we went back to slavery, the thing they didn't want us to do is learn how to read. Why? Because once you learned how to read, you knew the laws, you knew how to buy, how to sell, you got knowledge and information. You can read scriptures now and see what they were really saying versus what the man was just saying up on the platform. But now that you have this AI, as both of you have shared, there's no more excuses. You can go from zero to hero overnight. Take 15 minutes a day just studying one aspect, one app. But, like I said, if you ever want to keep something from a black man, put it in a book. Now today, if you want to keep something from a black man, put it in an app. Because we have this tendency to be lazy learners. And so, readers are leaders, leaders are learners, and learners are earners. And even if it's not about the money, it's about society and how it's going to function. You're going to be displaced unless you get in the race. Because if you ain't keeping up, like you said, they're going to continually to marginalize you, minimize you. It's like going to the airport. If you don't have a plane ticket, Titus, and you at TSA, are you getting on that plane? You ain't getting on that plane, right? It's going to be the same way. If you don't have certain technology levels, you ain't going to be able to get on. You ain't going to be able to get in. You ain't going to be able to get down. And you ain't even going to be around. So it's very imperative, whether 55, 75. See, we were born into technology. This young generation from the last 40 years, they were born into technology. So it comes a little bit more easier for them, and it's still advancing. And so, we have to take responsibility, have some accountability, and do for self, because you got to learn this stuff. You don't have to. That's your choice. You don't have to. But you had 30 or 40 years to get together, from 25 to 65. You had almost 40 years to get it together. And then at the end of the rainbow, when you ain't got no money for your retirement because you kept kicking the can down the road, now you're forced to move back in with your parents, move back in with your kids. I say, that was on you. You had 40 years. This brother just a moment, and there's nothing worse than being left behind, because you become a period in the history books. It is like you have a comma, like Titus said, you got to make sure all the grammar's correct. Your story is going to be a period and not a lessee where it continues to go with the arrow going right, because you failed to move on this information that can change your situation. Bill Gates said it best. Information changes the situation. Information is ruling the world right now. So if you ain't one small, just growing on that, you can stay. I'll be looking for the time to give me a moment here.
Okay, hey, Ivan, go ahead and take us.
I'm turning it back over to you, Titus.
Yeah.
Okay, take us on out, Ivan. But when we end the program, do not click off, gentlemen. Stay on until we end the program.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead and stop it, Ivan.